श्रीमन्नारायण नारायण हरे हरे, श्रीमन्नारायण नारायण हरे हरे। तेरी लीला सबसे न्यारी न्यारी, हरे हरे, श्रीमन्नारायण नारायण हरे हरे। Namaste, good morning, welcome to Stories with Rohini Jayanti and a journey in the series of Dashavatara. Yes. Right, Dasavatara, the 10 major incarnations of Lord Vishnu from time to time during different yugas in order to eradicate the evil and to re-establish the good. Yes, in our previous story, we have seen Lord Vishnu appearing in the form of a Matsya, the one-horned fish, for the procreation of a new civilization. Yeah. And today I am going to share a story, a wonderful story on the second avatara of Lord Vishnu, that is Kurma Avatara. Kurma Avatara refers to the avatara wherein Lord Vishnu appears as a tortoise in order to protect the Devatas. Are you all eager to know? Yes. Shall we go into the story, children? Right. Thousands of years ago, during the Satya Yuga, there was a sage known as Durvasa. Sage Durvasa was widely known for his anger. One day, Sage Durvasa went to meet Lord Indra in the kingdom of heaven. And Indra receives Sage Durvasa with great devotion and he worships him. And feeling happy, Sage Durvasa offers a beautiful garland to Lord Indra. Lord Indra accepts the garland with great devotion and he tries to decorate the garland in the neck of his elephant. But unfortunately, it falls down and the elephant unknowingly tramples it. Enraged, Sage Durvasa curses all the gods. "O gods, I cannot tolerate this incident. I would curse all of you to lose all your divine powers and your immortality." Saying this, he curses the gods. And all the gods, they lose their kingdom of heaven. Taking this as a chance, the Asuras wage a war against them and they defeat the entire army of the gods. Gods, they stand helpless and so they run to Lord Brahma for help. "Oh Lord Brahma, you have to protect us from this situation. You are the creator. We have been cursed by Sage Durvasa, so please do protect us." Saying this, they recount the entire story, whatever has happened. Lord Brahma says, "It is only Lord Vishnu who can protect us at this point of time. Come, we will all go to Lord Vishnu and pray to him." Then all the gods along with Lord Brahma, they go to Lord Vishnu and they recount the entire story. Then Lord Brahma says, "Hey Vishnu, you must be knowing the reason of our arrival here. So you are the only one who can protect the gods now." Then Lord Vishnu says, "There is only one solution to this. You have to savor the nectar, that is the Amrit, that emerges from the ocean of milk. It is only that can regain back all your divine powers and can make you immortal again and can bring back your kingdom of heaven. But that is not an easy task. You need to bring Mount Mandara as a churning stick and use my serpent Vasuki as a churning rope and churn the ocean of milk to get the Amrit out of it." All the Devatas, they will be, confused. How to bring Mount Mandara? How to churn the ocean of milk? Can we alone do this? We are powerless. Then they pray to Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu says, "You have to go and take the help of Asuras, compromise with them, and come to an agreement that you would be sharing the nectar with them. But beware, whatever emerges out of the ocean of milk should not get into the hands of the Asuras. But in case if they fight for the nectar, you do not fight with them. I am here to save you." Saying this, Lord Vishnu sends all the gods to meet the Asuras. So all the gods, they go to meet the Asura king, that is the demon king, Bali. Initially, the asuras hesitate to help them. But hearing that they would be getting a share in the nectar, they would accept the offer. And all of them pool their army and start working to lift Mount Mandara. They would be able to lift Mount Mandara to an extent, but they collapse again. Then the gods, that is the Devtas, they pray to Lord Vishnu once again, who calls Garuda, his vehicle mount and also the divine eagle bird, and asks him to help the Devatas in lifting the Mount Mandara and placing it in the ocean of milk. And Garuda lifts Mount Mandara, places it on his back, and he happily flies and he places it in the ocean of milk. And serpent Vasuki also appears there, and all the Devatas and all the Asuras, they tie serpent Vasuki as the churning rope and they start the churning process. But once the churning process starts, Mount Mandara begins to sink. It is a heavy mountain and it begins to sink because it has no support beneath. Then all the Devatas, they pray to Lord Vishnu. It is at that point of time that Lord Vishnu takes the form of Kurma Avatara, that is a tortoise. He goes deep into the ocean and he lifts Mount Mandara on his back and keeps it afloat. And then the churning process begins. And first emerges Halahala, that is the poison. And with that strong aroma of that halahala, the smell of the halahala, all the Devtas and the Asuras, they start collapsing. They get choked. They were unable to breathe also. Then they pray to Lord Maheshwara, who appears and he takes that halahala and he swallows it and he keeps it in his throat. And again the churning process begins, and then from the ocean of milk, several other treasures evolve and emerge, and finally appears Dhanvantari along with the pot of Amrit. Looking at the pot of Amrit, the Asuras will go and they fight with Dhanvantari and they grab the pot of Amrit. Devatas, they stand quiet and calm as told by Lord Vishnu initially. And Lord Vishnu appears there in the form of a beautiful maiden, Mohini, and he seduces all the Asuras. All the Asuras, mesmerized by the beauty of Mohini, give away the pot of Amrit to her. And Mohini tells them that they have to abide to her order of distribution of the nectar. All the Asuras nod to whatever Mohini said. Then Mohini starts distributing the nectar. She starts distributing the nectar from the point of the Devatas, and she sees to it the entire nectar gets completed at the time she reaches the last Devata. And once the entire nectar gets completed, she disappears. Enraged Asuras, they start fighting with the Devatas again. But this time, the Devatas, as they have savored the nectar, they have regained back all their divine powers and their mortality. And so they defeat the entire army of the Asuras. And they go back to their kingdom of heaven. And that is how Lord Vishnu, in the form of Kurma Avatara, helps Devatas to revive the lost glory of the heaven. That is a wonderful story of Kurma Avatara, children. Did you all like it? Yes. So next time I'm going to come to you with another wonderful Avatara of Lord Vishnu. Till then, stay tuned. Bye-bye.